Chelsea Football Club, Chelsea Football Club, Man City, Manchester City did not get out of first gear yesterday. They didn't even need to try yesterday. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 3. Liam Rosenior halftime team talks. No, halftime interview. Halftime interview. You're meant to be in the dressing room gearing up the boys and you're in front of the camera. Again. You dropped Enzo. We all agreed Enzo Fernandez should be dropped. I don't know what Liam Rosenior tells this team at halftime for them to come out in the second half and put out the performance that they put out yesterday, because I don't want to talk about the goals, but we're gonna have to, because you've got this is one thing. This is when I knew we weren't gonna win anything in that game. And before the game, I said we weren't gonna get anything out of it. But I said 1-0. But 3-0, in the manner that we've lost that game yesterday, better managers have been sacked. Better managers have been sacked in the situation that Liam Rosenior finds himself in. But all 3 goals, they weren't superb. There was nothing world class about the goals. There was nothing world class about the goals. The first goal, this is the Pep Guardiola special. And the reason I say it's a Pep Guardiola special is because if you look back at the game, I think it's Fofana. You've got 2 defenders. You've got Fofana, and I think it's Malo Gusto double teaming Haaland. Now that's a Pep Guardiola special, because what Pep Guardiola does is he makes sure that Haaland is the decoy in the box. Just go back and have a look. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the first goal. You've got 2 defenders, 2 Chelsea defenders, Fofana and Malo Gusto, marking one player. You've got one of the smallest players in Andre Santos marking Nico O'Reilly. You've got Jermaine Defoe marking Peter Crouch. It doesn't make any sense. Surely, as Liam Rosenior, this is why I think Liam Rosenior, and I hate coming back to this, and I feel like a scratch record, and I'm saying this every single week, but you're out your depth because you've got 2 defenders. Yes, it's Haaland, right? I get it, but put Andre Santos with Fofana or Gusto. You've got 2 defenders marking an attacker, and you've got one of the tallest players in City's team being marked by one of the shortest players in the Chelsea squad, who clearly can't compete with him in terms of the physicality, in terms of the power, the strength. He struggles. Why on earth would you match those 2 up together? Why on earth would you put Andre Santos with Nico O'Reilly? It gets worse because the second goal, this is all just calamity of errors by Chelsea Football Club. This is why we shouldn't even get Champions League next season. What to do? What to play 3 games and play well, and then we get turned over for what? Why are we screaming? Why are we screaming for top 4, top 5 when we can't even do the basics right? Against Man City, against Leeds, against Burnley, against all these other teams, against Newcastle, against any other team, why are we screaming for top 4, top 5 again? Why are we screaming for top 4, top 5? I don't understand, because the second goal, Cherki comes in, brilliant pass, boxed us off the pitch all game. He started to play FIFA Street during the game. Some of the things he does on the ball, and bearing in mind, let's go back. We could have got Cherki. We could have got him for peanuts as well. For absolute peanuts. And we never got him. We didn't buy him. We didn't sign him. And now he's at City doing FIFA Street theatrics against us. Olays at 70 minutes into the game. Second goal, Cherki puts the ball in, and no other than Mark Guehi, who Malo Gusto is marking, and for some reason leaves him. He just leaves him. He leaves Mark Guehi. I am lost I don't know. And this is the worst thing, because Liam Rosenior said this is the most time that he's had. I think he said he's had 2, maybe 3 back-to-back training sessions with the team. Honestly, I don't know what they're working on at Cobham, but it's not working. Whatever they're doing at Cobham, we need to sack somebody. Coaching staff, technical staff, sporting directors, head coach, someone's got to go. Because the training is not being applied in the games. Caicedo, 3rd goal. Options. You've got 2. Use 1. He doesn't use any. You got 3 City players around you. You've got no time. You haven't got the time on the ball to dilly-dally with it. Lose the ball. You're meant to be the leader in the centre of the midfield. You're meant to be the engine. Honestly, we need to stop and think about the football club. What direction are we going in? Look at the reports that have come out today from Company's House. Look at the finances. Look at the mess this football club is in. On the field, off the field, at Cobham, at Stamford Bridge, away from home. Nothing is changing. Nothing is going to change. You've got your head coach who is 0-0 against Man City at halftime, doing halftime interviews. He comes out after the game and he says, what did he say? Pep and Jurgen Klopp had time. Yeah, they had time, but they actually won things as well. There was actually progress with those. There's no progress with this man. He's coming out and saying, I've only been here since January. So was Thomas Tuchel. He went and got us a Champions League in his first season. He walked into that game, if you remember, the Wolves game. And we drew that game. But you got to see a tactical shift in that Wolves game. Just go and watch it again. Thomas Tuchel's first game, you could see his identity. Day one. Day one. I slightly feel sorry for Liam Rosenior, I really do, because you've come into I said it a couple of weeks ago, you've come into a situation, the house is burning. You can't call 999. There's no fire extinguisher in sight. You have come into the burning, it's burning down. And there's no one to save you. There's nothing to save you. You've got no safety net. The only safety net that you have is if you get sacked, you get £4 million compensation. And you get another job somewhere else. But apart from that, he looks defeated now. He's going to have a hairline like me in a couple of months. He's going to be, his hairline's going already. He is going to be absolutely, you got to see what this job done to Frank Lampard. You got to see what he done to Graham Potter. Neither of those managers were ready to take this team on. What the hell does Liam Rosenior think he's going to do that Frank Lampard couldn't do, that Graham Potter couldn't do, that Enzo Maresca wasn't doing to a certain extent, that Mauricio Pochettino walked away from just like Enzo Maresca? What does he think he's coming in to do here? You can't come in and tell us, bearing in mind, when you took over the club, Liam Rosenior, you was in 4 competitions, the Champions League, the League Cup, FA Cup, and we were in the running for the Premier League in terms of top 4. Now we look like we're going to miss out on top 4. We're at the League Cup. We're at the Champions League, and we've got Leeds in the semi-final who could potentially end all hopes of a trophy this season. What have you come in to do then? You can't come in and blame the fact you've only been here since January. So was Thomas Tuchel. And he got us a Champions League. How can you sit there and say that you've only been here since January? Or Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola were given time? Are you absolutely mentally crazy? You're comparing yourself to Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. This is Liam Rosenior. There's levels. I'm sorry. There's absolute levels to this management stuff. I've never been a manager. I've never been a head coach. But I tell you from now, go and look at our results. Last 8 games. Go and look at the record we broke recently, yesterday. Just go and check our social accounts. They're on there. This guy is out, and I keep saying it. He's out of his depth. I don't know who the solution is to come in and change things. But if things are going to change, you've got to put someone at the helm that is ready to take this team on, because it is not Liam Rosenior. It is not him. It is not him. You got players talking they're talking about you in the dressing room. You're in the dressing room with them, and they're talking about you. Fans are booing you off. You're doing more interviews than you've got wins at the moment. Like, this is not the Chelsea way. This isn't. Listen, Idaho Johnson said yesterday, none of these players care. None of these players care about this football club. They're there to get paid, go home, drive their Lambos, drive their G-Wagons, and go home. They're not bothered about this football club. These owners do not care about the fans. Whether you're an 18-year-old fan, you're a 30-plus fan like me, or you're Dave or Steve, who've been supporting the club since 1970. These owners do not care about you lot. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about us. They don't care. They're bringing out golf range merchandise. Golf. We're a football club. They don't care. The money is churning. They have to do things. They have to spin narratives. It's always going to be BlueCo out. If we won on Sunday, it would have been BlueCo out anyway. My point is, things are not going to change at this football club anytime soon. And the quicker we as Chelsea fans wake up, you've got players coming out and saying it now. You've got Enzo Fernandez, Marco Correa. There's talk about Moises Caicedo not being happy at the football club now. You're going to see a lot more of this over the next couple of months. Liam Rosenior looks defeated. He couldn't even look at the person doing the post-match with him yesterday. He was doing Ange Postecoglou. His head was down the whole interview. He is defeated. And he should never have taken this job on. This job is huge. This job is absolutely huge. You're walking into one of the biggest clubs in London. You're walking into the biggest club in London. The biggest club in London. You don't get time. You don't have patience. You're not a derby anymore. This ain't Strasbourg. You do not get time as the Chelsea manager. This ownership, last ownership, you don't get time. Expectations have to be met. If you're not meeting expectations, you're going to come against it. It's as simple as that. You're going to come against it. I'm disappointed. We got Manchester United on Saturday. Inform Manchester United. They win tonight against Leeds. It's even more of a uphill struggle to get top four. I don't even know. Do you even want top four? Do you even want top four, top five? Apart from the financial elements to it, do you trust that manager or head coach? Do you trust the ownership? Do you trust the players that we currently have? Because we got to talk soon. We're going to talk about Cole Palmer very soon. I said to a lot of people in December, he doesn't just walk back into this team. Everyone told me Cole Palmer he doesn't walk back in. I'm sorry, but we got to have serious conversations about Cole Palmer. We're going to do that this week. We're going to talk. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. It's BlueCo out every single day of the week. I'm done.